Hello and welcome to the live chit chat show organized by Ensemble Entertainment. Ensemble Entertainment is not working only in India but in different countries. They are into artist and celebrity management, corporate events, digital and media production, and many more. So to know more about it, you have to log in on the page of Ensemble Entertainment Int. Well, let's talk about today's guest. She is an ex-badminton player international level, and she is an actress who has won the national award for her acting. She is a multifaceted lady. So today I'm going to invite none other than Dr. Nirmala Kotnis.
Hi.
My God, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, finally.
Yeah, hi. The thing is that today is the National Sports Day, and it's a coincidence that we invited you today, and today suddenly I came to know that very welcome to our show, ma'am. So say, how are you doing?
Thank you so much. I am doing very fine, and please don't call me ma'am. I'm strictly against this.
Okay, so you would like you are such a humble person. I'm just was telling that you are a multifaceted person, not in the field of sports. You have taken badminton to the international level, then you are coaching,
Yes.
then you are actress. So I would like to know about your journey. Just please come with your journey.
Surely. It's a very different journey, set on two different paths basically. I basically started playing. I would really like to be very, very truthful here. I started playing because I wanted to bunk school. So I said, let me just take up some sport, and then we had inter-school badminton tournaments. You know, that time it was the biggest. Inter-school used to be very big. I'm talking about way back in the 80s. So that was the biggest tournament that could happen. And then I said, "Arey yaar, khel leti hu gali mein. Chalo, let me just try, going in for the trials." And I got selected. And post that, then my journey started. Chalo, inter-school ki wajah se somehow, as in, I would say, probably my professional side was always very strong. Because I didn't know what was seedings, I didn't know what was ranking, I didn't know what was draws, I didn't even know what is a tournament. You know, my father used to take me every day to this Sachiwala Gymkhana in Mumbai, where the tournaments used to be held. And I started winning every round. And then I came to know that in the semi-finals, I was pitched against this top-seeded player, and I won. And I reached the final, so I didn't even know anything. And then a press covering me, and it was the biggest tournament back then. So the press covering. So
how old you were at that time when you started playing?
I started pretty late. I started at about when I was 11 and a half. That's when I started. And then the journey just started from there. And then a lot of people, then they approached my dad saying that, where does she coach, who is her coach and all that. So my father said, no, she doesn't have any coach, she plays with me, or she plays down, on the streets with her friends and all. So then that is the point when my journey actually started. Because there was a realization point to my father, basically, that, yeah, if she is really given a professional training, if she really pursues it well, then yes, I think she can make it. And let me tell you this very frankly, basically, why I started playing was also, I wanted to lose weight. I was huge. I was fat.
Really?
It was like this number 8. I was that fat. So it was more like, okay, kuch nahi to at least fitness, And then the journey started, and then the very first tournament, when I just started taking professional coaching, there was the state selections, and very first time ever in the history of Badminton Association of India, this mini nationals, which was the under 12 nationals, was announced. And as usual, I got a wildcard entry because I had beaten again some seeded player, because I still wasn't knowing things professionally. And I got a wildcard entry. And you won't believe, I got a wildcard entry from the state Jammu Kashmir. Because that time there was a lot of terrorism there, and the entire Jammu Kashmir team had not, they were not been able to come for the nationals. So a lot of the other state players had got these options of getting into a wildcard entry. So I was a runners-up. So then I was offered, would you like to play the tournament from Jammu Kashmir? And then from there onwards, that was 1988, my journey started. I just started, and then I was taken to the first national camp, and then things started turning so seriously in my life, and then there was no way looking back. Then there was this, every year I was in the national finalist. So I've got like 22 national titles. So if I look back, they said, oh, okay, it is a big thing. But I was made grounded by my father. Like every year, every time that you play a match or a tournament, it is fresh. It's a new page. So just don't keep thinking about, yeah, I'm an achiever and I have won so many, and don't think that. So every time I used to step on the court or step into a tournament, it was a brand new match for me. It was a brand new tournament for me. So it kept me grounded all the while. And then my journey took off from 88 to, I would say, 99. And 2000 was that point where, professionally I had to give up the game because I incurred a knee surgery. I tore my ligament, which is a very common injury. I mean, all of us have this injury. Gopi, me, you name any players, all our batchmates, because I think scientifically that time the trainings used to not happen. It used to be like fitness. Inko bhagao. Badminton players, inko bhagao. Ghante ghante bhagao. That is how the national camps used to take place. Now it is a lot scientific. Nutrition is there, and you have a physiotherapist on board with you. So things have changed. But this was how it's gradually started. In 2000, I was on the peak of my career, where I knew I was India number 3 in the senior category. Though I had just stepped from the junior to the senior, I was already India number 3. And I knew I had like n number of tournaments in front of me. I was in Bangalore camp where Prakash Pradukone, he was a national coach back then. And we were there, and I was slated to go for a tournament the next day. And the last training session, I incurred this ligament tear. But I think fitness-wise, we were very good that time. So it probably it's just a joke, said the doctor, the Indian doctor who was there with us. And then I was put on the flight and I was pushed off to Singapore. And with that broken ligament, I happened to reach the quarterfinals, which is like, I don't understand how. But when I came back to India, and my knee was still buckling, when I was walking, every third step, my knee used to like literally go down. So I knew there's something really wrong. 10 days, it can't keep buckling. If it's a joke, it has to strengthen, it has to be okay. Every time I have to put my foot forward, you have to, for badminton, even if I'm a righty, to put my right leg in front, I have to balance with my left leg. So every time I would try to put that strength on my left leg, it used to buckle. So I went up to Prakash and said, sir, I think there is some big problem. My knee is still buckling. And that time I was with Air India. Because Air India, these private companies take you on board, when you're the finest of the players to the country, they take you on board. So I was with Air India for like 6 years. And income tax department had just basically offered me a big post. It's a post of an inspector. It's like a big thing. So I was in between that, and then this thing happened, and I rushed back to Mumbai, and I went to my physiotherapist, Dr. Rashid Mehta. He was the finest that time. And he said, hey, it's just a cartilage tear, and we'll just shave off your broken pieces of the cartilage, and you're back on court. So like 2 weeks break, and then you're back on court. So I was like, okay. And the day of the surgery came, and it seems when he opened my knee, there was no ligament. My cartilages were intact, and the whole thing changed. And when I came into my conscious, I was like, oh, there's something very big. I can't, there's a lot of pain on my left knee. I don't know what's happening. And then when I was like properly into, and I could see something red popping out of my knee. I fell back into unconscious. Then my doctor came to see me. He said, Nirmala, bad news. You've lost your ligament, though we've restructured it again. So that means 18 months have gone. So it's like a year and a half.
Year and a half.
So I was like, okay. And then I had got bad nights. Lot of pain. My knee couldn't get straight. Rehab. I would literally like to, still remember my brother, literally making me learn how to walk, because I couldn't put all the pressure on my left knee. My knee wouldn't get straight. And my doctor, who was my rehab, he kept telling me that you need to strengthen, you need to straighten. But straighten hota hi nahi tha, because like a rubber band, a new rubber band that you have to practically start stretching again. And it was painful, the journey. And then there was one, I still remember, there was one night when I kept crying. I said, I can't walk. And I remember my mother putting me, I was like, what, 20 to 23, putting a 20 to 23-year-old on her lap, and the whole night she stayed awake and put me on the lap just that I could, have that, no, nothing, everything will be fine. But I remember that was the point where, everything just flashed, because such an independent person suddenly becoming dependent on so many people, there's a turning point. Then things started, it goes negative in your mind. Do I want to get back again? I have to be dependent so many people. They have to leave their work and come and cater to me. I can't stand up. To go to the washroom, I have to call for two people, to make me walk. You're on crutches, then you're on a walker. It's terrible. The journey was bad. But then slowly I came back on the court, because my coach and my father were like solid. They were like strong, and then they put me back on the court. And I still remember I had a honorary membership at Cricket Club of India, where the top players generally get the free memberships. We are with certain clubs. And I remember my doctor walking in, because he was also a member of that court, and he just fired me. Then, well, if something happens to that knee, I'm not going to get it back again. I said no. But then I slowly started playing with that neoprene entire, ligament help. Started playing slowly. I still playing only doubles. Though I had, like, my national title comprises of singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. I started focusing only on doubles. See, frankly speaking, whatever is artificial eventually. So with all that rehab and all, then started thinking whether I want to play only doubles. Then slowly, I think badminton started taking a back seat. Then it was more into coaching the youngsters. Then I said, yaar, life mein maza nahi aa raha hai. Because what happens, when 10, 12 years, you're flashing the headlines, and then suddenly you get into that darkness, where the reporters have written you off, that she's out, and anyway, she's aging. Because in an individual game like badminton, 23, 24 max, back then, I'm talking about 80s and 90s. Now, yes, like players like Lee Chong-wei and Lin Dan and all have actually challenged. 34, 35, they're still playing. Even Saina and all of them are still playing, because things have evolved. But back then, 23, 24 was a big challenge. She's anyway aging, youngsters are catching up on her. So then you have a point whether you want to leave game when you're on the top and then retire nicely with a nice name on you, or you want to keep losing to your juniors, and So then I thought about it, and my coach said that, you think if you want to get into coaching and you want to coach the youngsters. Then I said, yeah, I'd rather do that. But usme bhi na wo maza nahi aa raha tha. I wanted something. In my life. And bachpan se I basically had learned dance. I had learned Kathak and a little bit of Bharatnatyam, because Bharatnatyam was in my school. So I was inclined towards all this. I've got my very first medal. It's not here with me right now. It's in Mumbai. A small medal which I had won for my relocation. So I was always a very outgoing person, who always wanted to bunk school, basically. Could be. But all those things, actually helped me. I had won my first inter-school relocation competition. So all those things were back on my mind. And yes, a biggest thing was, मैं नकला कर रहा हूँ यार, मैं सबकी नकल उतारती हूँ. So all my co-players and even my seniors, even Prakash sir for that matter, said, I'm not going to come in front of this girl. She imitates me. She will imitate me. So that was on back of my mind, and I wanted to do that. So I said, why not try something? You have just one life. Why not try? And I wanted to see stage had always, I had taken an awe for a stage always. So I said, let me try and learn something new in my life, So I started theatre. And to my luck, my very first, I got a break in the commercial play, which was a replacement actually, but I got a break in my, in a commercial play, Marathi. And Marathi theatre is like, it's really, it's alive. And I was pitched against Sanjay Narvekar, Vastav Ka Ded Futya. So he was my co-host, co-star. So then that thing started as a replacement. But very soon I got myself a brand new play. So in the history, it seems in the history of theatre, when you are branded as a replacement, you generally don't get, your original plays. But I got. And then the journey in theater started. Then after, I was working, but I was working. I was with income tax and I was working. I was doing theater. And don't ask me how much I was running. I think my fitness for this 10, 12 years that I was really proved, because I was to get up early, work quickly, leave for my shows, come back home. And again, that routine started.
Keep on running and running and running. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, post the journey, then I got a brand new, I dropped that show because I got a very different posting from where I couldn't get onto theater. So I had a drop of about a year and a half, 2 years. But then I was found again by one of my senior actors who had seen me perform. And I got a brand new where I had to imbibe a character of a Bhayan. So I learned the whole new Avdi language, and I learned the whole new it was a caricature. Me and my co-star, we both were caricatures. If it was, the name of the show was Bhaiya Haath Pai Pasre, as in there was a lot of invasion of these UPites into Mumbai, and that was the whole show about, like how they are, conquering into Mumbai, and how the Mumbai is actually leaving, and they are losing their hold over Mumbai. So I had just one dialogue in the whole play of 2.5 years in Marathi. Every word and every sentence I was talking was in Avdi. So I had to learn the whole new language. I had to walk like a one, I had to stand like a wo alta lagati thi pair ko main, and wo sindoor, the orange sindoor. So yeah, and I was new. My name was new. And the critics who came into, they all asked my producer, yaar tumne bhaiya nahi le liye kya? And I would just walk past. Everybody would stand looking for me. I just walk past. Nobody would recognize me. Once I was like, I was off my disguise. And then I got the Critics Award for that year. Then I got the Best Actress, like back-to-back 2 awards in theater. It's a big thing. And generally, what happens when you go around asking for work? It never happened. Producers who are coming, I got my first break in the serial. So Star had launched their very first Marathi channel, Star Pravah. So the opening series, I was there as one of the leads. Then the journey just started. Then Radio Mirchi launched the very first award section for a serial for the small screen, where I got nominated and got awarded for the best actress in a comedy role. So for one of my serials. Post then I said, no, comedy is happening too much in my life. Now I want to experiment. And I love experimenting. I'm sure you've seen the photographs. So I love experimenting.
I think totally different. Totally different. Even the transition from the sport person to the diva girl to a modeling person. My God, so much of things. But you just enjoyed every phase of life. Always you have evolved.
I love experimenting. So then this film came into my life where this director was looking out for a fresh face. And though I was a very common face, but in films I was quite a fresh face, and it was a very different role. It was a very serious role without makeup. And I love experimenting. I said yes. For that, I gained weight because I was shown as a mother of an 8-year-old. And I didn't have children. So to look, I gained weight, and it was a role of a woman who is from a chawl, who works basically, probably she's a maid at somebody's house. So that role it was, and so I had to transform myself totally. I went onto Mumbai footpaths. I bought those type of saris just to look into that typical lady that I would look. Yeah. And to my surprise, the film really took so well, and I got the state award for the supporting role of the film. So it was like everything was like done. So in between that, I got the theater, the small screen, the big screen. I got these awards. I said, yeah. And then I thought, theek set ho gaya. Life took a turn. I was like, what turn? Indian Badminton League was announced way back in 2012. That was the first time that Badminton League, just like IPL, would start. And I had a friend of mine. I have this friend of mine, Ashish Chadda, who has his sports production house called Sporty Solutions. They generally do cricket, big leagues of cricket. So he got into this. And I somehow came to know that Ashish is doing it. So I just felt good. Badminton is growing, So I generally on Messenger said, "Yeah, Ashish, I don't have a number, but on Messenger I'm connecting." And saying, "Thank you so much for making badminton big and congratulations and all the best." And I kept the phone. So after half an hour, generally you check, and I went out and I was watching some television with my parents. I came in again to check my phone and I saw his message. Instead of saying thank you, he had asked, "Would you like to commentate?" So I was like, "Ashish, hello. इसके बारे में मुझे बिल्कुल knowledge नहीं है." So he said, "Nirmala, see, you never had knowledge about theatre. I know, even though I'm not too much into, because you're from Mumbai and doing regional theatre, but I'm following you and I know you're making it big." I said, you never started it initially, right? You just entered into it and you learned and you grew." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Give it a try. Why not? Give it a try." I said, "Okay, fair enough. I'll do that." The next day, I was put on the productions. Grey Matter. Grey Matter is the one who does Australian MasterChef and all. So I was put on for auditions for my voice. Of course, the game I knew. So game के बारे में तो कोई tension नहीं था. The voice test and ESPN was there that time and Star wasn't big. ESPN was there. And third day, ESPN called me and said, "You've cleared the voice test." That guy came running with the contract papers in his hand. He signed my contract.
My
and the fourth
God.
day I was on the flight. Fourth day I was on a flight going to Delhi because Siri Fort is where we started the entire badminton league. I was like, what is this? It's like a dream, And then that time you've star, yeah, and you've got starlets like Sanjay Sharma, who's a veteran in badminton commentary, any commentary. Then you've got Ayaz Mem, he's like a star journalist. There are all these kind of people around you, and you're learning. So it was like such a big growth. And since then, yeah, acting has taken a little backseat. Though I was performing for my department. And true to my profession or whatever, I have won every year for them. So I was like balancing. Okay. Then commentary started, and yeah, lucky enough that I'm the only Indian voice, only female Hindi voice, I would say. There is no other voice. Okay. So I have to even if there is IBL happening or PBL happening or even the Olympics. So I was glued onto the chair for 6.5, 7 years, doing the entire time because I have no relief. There is no reliever for me. So the lead keeps changing, but the export remains the same. So it's like that. That was my journey so far.
Yes, it's such a lovely journey. So whatever you put a hand in, you're always being shining like a star, whether it is acting, or a sports person, being a commentator, income tax officer. My God, lady, how many routes आपके कितने अवतार हैं?
एक और है. I would be soon entering into something new. I'm sure about that. I'll let you know soon.
Wow. I will be glued to my.
I will let you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. It's a really honor for me to know from you, such a legend you are. I would like to know how your life changed after being married. You are now mom of 2 twins. I think a lovely kids you have. So how? So how your life changed? You have gone through so much. Your graph is like Yeah. Hi, there was a network glitch, I think.
Yeah. Okay. My lights went off just now, so I got reconnected.
Okay.
So now I have to say that I have a very supportive husband. He's an army guy. He's a major who's basically now retired post the Kargil war. But such a supportive person. I remember I just got married and IBL season had started, and poor guy, very patiently, the ties go on till late. And I used to reach home about 12:31, and he used to open the door for me very nicely. Very supportive guy. Or it used to get very late. Supposedly there were 2 ties, so get very late. So poor guy, post his working hours, is to come pick me up from the Lower Parel studios, and is to get me. really supportive. But yes, post my two kids, life has changed a bit, because now I am acting little responsible, because I know that I have to be responsible. If I act responsible, my kids are going to understand that this is the way forward, because that's what was instilled in me by my parents. Um, we've been following the legend of my grandfather, Dr. Kotnis. So we've always been told that this is the legendary family that you belong to. So whatever actions you do, or whatever you all take up in life, be responsible for it. You know, try and see that you're doing it to the best of capability, your abilities. You cannot pull your name down. So all those things were always in my mind. So I always try and see to it that whatever actions, because right now, whatever I say, my kids pick it up like this. So I have to be so responsible right now, you know. So, फूक फूक पे चाय पीना पड़ता है अभी. Yeah, फूक फूक पे चाय पीनी पड़ती है. But I wouldn't say, I have to say one more thing, that my kids are very understanding. Right now, I'm locked in my bedroom, because I know otherwise they would be dancing here somewhere. I locked them out. I said, Mama is doing office. They're not even coming near the door. So at the age of 3, both of them, they know, they're sorted that, yeah, Mama is doing something very important. And they're cool about it. So they also know. So whenever they've already understood a lot. And I have to say, my kids basically are my strength, because whatever steps I'm taking, I know it's for their future. I know that they are watching me. So it's like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you find, like, previously you were just a sports person or an actress or whatever it is, there was nothing like कि घर पे जाके किसी को देखना है या छोड़ के जा रहे बच्चों को. अभी वो चीज होता है कि कहीं भी बाहर जाना है और बच्चे को छोड़ के घर पे जाना. Do you have that tension in your mind that क्या हो रहा है वहाँ पे? Because we split. Being a mother, concentration जो भी होता है.
वो है, but I had got two big support systems. One, of course, is my brother. Second was last year there was a phase in my life where I had to leave them when they were not even 2. I had to leave them and go for certain projects, which you have to. Because see, right now when I'm saying that I'm the face or I'm the voice, for badminton, then there's a lot of projects that ride on you. That plus I had got a very big project in Nashik. So my kids, when they were about 2.5 years, they were all alone in Mumbai. My husband's posted somewhere else. I am somewhere else, and my kids were all alone in Mumbai. So I got a very dear friend of mine who was looking after them. So I have to say a big thanks. So मुझे बिल्कुल tension नहीं होता था. I knew that they are in absolute
safe. They will take a good care.
And basically my kids got so mature because of that. I can't tell you. They are at the age of 3. Before that, they are doing their own things, eating from their plate, going and keeping the plate in the sink, or removing the clothes, putting them in the washing machine. Age of 3, they're doing that.
My Jessie. It's very, very nice and very lovely thing to know about it. I think there is a network issue going on.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
So it's very, very nice to know that your kids are so mature that at the age of 3, they are so much of understanding level they have. Means really is appreciable and really commendable. I don't know. I think they are going to be the second legend like their mother. So yeah. So it's okay now. It's still there. It's hanging.
No, it's okay. I think
it's still working. It's okay, no? It's okay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's okay.
So just I would like to know that, I want to know from a parent just point of view that
You got a good.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Yeah.
So from a parent point of view, I would like to ask one question that parents generally, want their kid to be more on the education side, right? Maybe they are thinking that कि sports लेना है तो ज़्यादा scope नहीं मिलेगा, बहुत कम लोग ही अच्छा कर पाते हैं इस field में. तो आप इसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहोगे? That means more on the kids have that kind of level की
I am
education में ज़्यादा जाओ. I don't know what at least you will have a job.
Madhu, you're breaking up.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay. Now it's okay. Audible.
Yeah.
Okay?
Now you're audible.
Yeah. No, yeah. I need to say that कि अभी parent points of view में बता रही हूँ कि generally होता है कि parents are more to the education of the child. ठीक है, sports को वो ज़्यादा लेने नहीं देते. वो सोचते हैं कि sports person जो है उनके लिए थोड़ा जो scope है काम करने का थोड़ा कम है. Then at least ये पढ़ लेंगे तो कुछ ना कुछ job कर लेंगे या इस तरह का. तो इसके बारे में आपको क्या कहना है? Because many kids struggle. वो लोग नहीं बोल पाते कि हमें लाइफ में ऐसे जाना है या स्पोर्ट्स ही कंसीडर करना है. तो आप थोड़ा इसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगी पेरेंट्स को?
नो बेसिकली मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि ऐसे कुछ नहीं है कि स्पोर्ट्स में आगे कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा या स्टडीज में ही आगे हो पाएगा. सी मैं बिलोंग करती हूँ टू द फैमिली ऑफ डॉक्टर कोटनेस. सारे इतने पढ़े लिखे हैं, सारे इधर दे आर इंजीनियर्स और दे आर डॉक्टर्स. मोस्टली डॉक्टर्स ही है, सारे डॉक्टर्स हैं. बट आई वुड लाइक टू टेल वन थिंग कि आपका बच्चा आज मैं यहाँ हूँ, माई ब्रदर्स आर इंजीनियर. मैं आज लेकिन आप लोगों के सामने हूँ. व्हाट एम आई एम अ स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन हु हैज अचीव्ड बिकॉज मेरे में पोटेंशियल था. हो सकता है आपके बच्चे में पोटेंशियल हो और हम ये झगड़ रहे लड़ रहे. आज इवेंचुअली आज इंटरनेशनल स्पोर्ट्स डे है. सो एवरीबडी हैज टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट only studies or only sports is not going to improve. Scientific reason है इसके पीछे. See, the more activity, I'm not saying कि आपका बच्चा इंडिया ही खेलना चाहिए, but there has to be an activity taken by any child and every child. If you take an activity with you, आपके जो brain cells है, it's called neurogenesis and neuroplasticity. Now, what it is आपके जो brain cells है, उनके न्यू ब्रेन जनरेशंस हो जाते हैं व्हेन यू टेक अप एन एक्टिविटी. नाउ आई विल गिव यू अ वेरी स्मॉल एग्जांपल. जब टीचर खड़ी होके बात करती है और जब टीचर बैठ के बात करती है, देयर आर टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स. व्हेन यू जनरली स्टैंड और जनरली व्हेन यू वॉक, हैव दिस न्यू ब्रेन सेल्स हु आर completely developing. अगर आप किसी भी स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन को लो, he is very excellent in his studies. There are a lot of players who are engineers. You can take a lot of cricketers who are engineers. Kumble was an engineer. Rahul Dravid is an engineer. So a lot of people are, engineers. Even in badminton, I would say that there are a lot of Gopi Chand for that matter. He had taken up engineering just because then we used to not be in India. He had to leave and then get into BCom. But I'm telling you, we are intelligent because our brain cells are very active. So I would request हर एक वो पेरेंट को कि भले आपका बच्चा इंडिया ना खेल पाए या स्टेट ना खेल पाए, but give him some activity which is really needed. There is a school in Nasik called Ashoka International School. It's a group of schools. It's an activity-based school. Now what they do is कि बच्चा education तो अपने आप ले लेगा because by default school में है तो ABCD सीख लेगा, science सीख लेगा, history सीख लेगा. लेकिन इस स्कूल में, and I'm closely associated with this school because I'm working with this school, I'm giving my experiences to this school. तो इस स्कूल में अगर आप आर्ट लो, आर्ट एंड ड्राइंग, जो हमारे टाइम पे एक टीचर आती थी, हमें कुछ ड्राइंग करना सिखाती थी, एक ही बुक था. यहाँ पे आर्ट सेक्शन में अगर आप जाते हो तो देयर इज ड्राइंग एंड पेंटिंग, देयर इज कैलीग्राफी, देयर इज वुड आर्ट, देयर इज सैंड आर्ट, there is idea hobbies. So आपको ना पूरा 360 डिग्रीज में मोल्ड करते हैं. I think every person अभी के जनरेशन में should be a 360 degrees person because अभी ना कुछ दिनों पहले जब कोविड लॉकडाउन में ये आया है कि इंटीग्रेटेड एजुकेशन होगा अभी. That means the government has also understood that a student has to be a 360 degrees person. अगर आप मैथ्स में अच्छे नहीं हो, आपको रट्टा मार रहे हैं और आपको बहुत पीटा जा रहा है कि 2 + 2 4 होता है और यू नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस, बट हो सकता है उस बच्चे का IQ 2 + 2 भी नहीं हो, उस बच्चे का IQ हिस्ट्री में बहुत अच्छा हो. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, अभी तक जो होता था कि ही कुडंट टेक द चॉइस ऑफ स्टडीज, अभी गवर्नमेंट इज ऑल्सो अंडरस्टूड. सो एवरी पेरेंट नाउ हैज टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट द गवर्नमेंट इज ऑल्सो चेंजिंग देयर एजुकेशन सिस्टम. तो आप प्लीज आपके बच्चे को मार पीट के कि पढ़ाई करो और इंजीनियर बनना है, डॉक्टर ही बनना है, ये रहा नहीं. Now, if you take me, I'm the black sheep in my family.
Yeah.
I'm MA educated. I'm MA in education, but I'm a doctorate. और मुझे डॉक्टरेट मिला है किस पे? मुझे स्पोर्ट्स अचीवमेंट पे मिला है मेरे डॉक्टरेट. So eventually, I am also putting my name as Dr. Nirmala Kotne. So I'm like, you know, so ऐसे कुछ नहीं है कि स्टडीज से ही आप बहुत बड़े बनोगे लाइफ में, और यू नो आपके बच्चे की एबिलिटी देखो. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट एवरी किड टू, अभी आई हैव गॉट ट्विंस, कंपैरिजन मेरे बच्चों में भी होता है, एंड देन आई टेक लाइक माय पेरेंट इंस्टिंक्ट जाग उठता है, अरे इसको तो ए आता है लिखने, इसको ए नहीं आता. बट मेरा दूसरा बच्चा है, वो कन्वर्स करता है क्रिएटिवली. Full day, if I see he has this trace and erase slate in his hand, ask him anything, he creates. वो अपना pointer finger लेके he draws. So probably his ability or his creativity is more into art. लेकिन वो दूसरा है, वो structured है, उसको मैं तोते की तरह रट्टा मार सकती हूँ. So I know कि दोनों की abilities अलग है, but I have to train them in different ways because I don't want to pull down one ताकि उसका confidence level नीचे आए. So every parent has to understand कि आपके बच्चे का confidence पहले. बच्चा अपना way, अपना path खुद choose कर लेता है because they're very, very intelligent now. And of course, government is now supporting integrate. Of course, it will take some time
very nice.
for every school to implement it. But I'm telling you, if you ever happen to come to Nashik, this is one school, I would say Ashoka Group of Schools. It's an activity-based school. जहाँ पे वो चेयरमैन अशोक कटारिया जी है, उनका विजन ये है कि बच्चा तो बाय डिफॉल्ट पढ़ लेगा, लेकिन उसको 360 डिग्रीज का बंदा बनना है जब वो यहाँ से निकले. So you won't believe on this if you've taken art. So I have told you so many art. If you take music, there's Indian vocal, there's Western vocal, there is Western dance, there is tabla, there is guitar, there is percussion, there is keyboard in just the music and art section. If you go into sports, you won't believe the n number of sports they have. They've got swimming, they've got fencing, they've got gymnastics, they've got skating, basketball, football, volleyball, just on one campus. And they've got four campuses like this. They have a telescope on their campus. It's so different.
Wow.
कौन से स्कूल पे टेलीस्कोप होता है? So they have a ASAO club. तो ये होता है integrated studies where you never know where the kid might go. One can become an archaeologist. One could become some very good painter. So you never know. One could become a good singer. और यहाँ के बच्चे अभी लॉकडाउन में मल्हार जो होता है म्यूजिक फेस्टिवल सबसे बड़ा होता है, अभी वर्चुअल हुआ उस साल, and this student from this school has won. So
wow.
I think it's the biggest
it's very
thing
nice initiative taken by It's a very nice and strong initiative taken by school to have a 360 degree turn to wants to pursue whatever field he or she can. So it's very lovely initiative taken by Ashoka Brands.
Yes,
it's very nice, and since you are associated. But Nirmala, I would like to know, being a woman, what kind of challenges you face in sports, physically or nutrition wise, or age wise. Is there kind of any challenges you have generally means as a lady?
Basically नहीं, as a lady, see, badminton is a unisex game. तो ऐसे कुछ आया नहीं कि दिक्कत. या ऑफ कोर्स बैक देन व्हेन वी वर प्लेइंग, हमारे गेम सिस्टम्स अलग होते थे. Men would play under best of 3 15 points game, and girls or women used to play best of 3 11 points game. लेकिन अभी they are not at all thinking कि a girl is different and a boy is different, because 21 points best of 3 अभी भी है, whether you are a girl or a boy. So बैडमिंटन में ये कभी भी नहीं आया कि हाँ प्राइज में आया जब कैश प्राइज होता था. बट वो तो आई थिंक हर इसमें है ही. यू टेक स्पोर्ट्स, यू टेक आर्ट्स, यू टेक एनीथिंग, उसमें वो कंपैरिजन है. बट बैडमिंटन में आई नेवर फेल्ट दैट आई वाज ऑलवेज पुल्ड डाउन बीइंग अ वुमन और समथिंग. सी यू कैन थिंक कि इतने बड़े तादाद में बैडमिंटन पे इतने सारे हैं, हजारों है, उसमें से इंडियन एक्सपर्ट है, हिंदी वॉइस एक ही, और वो लड़की का है जिसका नाम है निर्मला.
लड़की का है.
So I wouldn't say, and in fact our government is also supporting women education, women empowerment. But एक चीज मैं जरूर कहना चाहूंगी, when a girl gets married, becomes a woman, becomes a mother, becomes a daughter-in-law, she should not forget her ability. She should not forget what her strengths are. She should always keep working towards her strengths. You never know what life and where your life can take you. Just because you're a mother, hi, mera bachcha, abhi main kaise karu? I am telling you, मैं 2 बच्चों को संभाल के single handedly, because my husband is never posted with me, he's always posted somewhere in India. So I am single handedly growing, and my career is also growing. So you take those experiences, because I feel that a mother is also learning from the kids. मैं learn कर रही हूँ मेरे बच्चों के मूड संभाल के, उनको कैसे पढ़ाना है, एंड देन आई टेल द टीचर्स, आई हैव लर्न दिस थिंग, कि इनका मूड संभाल के अगर करूँ तो ये अच्छे से करते हैं. सो इट्स लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस. बट वन थिंग प्लीज आई वांट टू टेल every woman who probably could be seeing this, probably is hearing us live, don't stop yourself. There's always
Absolutely.
a growth. There's always a growth. In fact, you will become stronger because आपके relationships ज़्यादा है, आपको support करने वाले लोग आपके life में बहुत ज़्यादा है. It's unfortunate कि अभी मेरे life में support करने वाले जो लोग हैं, जो mother-in-law होती है, mother होती है, father-in-law होते हैं, वो नहीं है. I'm in loss for these. But I have made them my strength, because I know they are blessing me, they're blessing my kids, और मेरे बच्चों को कभी कुछ नहीं होगा, I know that. और मुझे always there'll be a growth. So please don't limit yourselves. Always keep learning.
Very nice.
Always keep your visions open, your mind open. आप जिस दिन rigid भी बन जाओगे ना, मैं तो फलाना फलाना हूँ, मैं तो क्या सीखूं, नहीं. There's always a new day. There's always a new learning.
And new hope.
That's the only message. Yeah, new hope always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, don't stop yourself. That's what you want to say.
Yeah,
that being a mother,
yes.
don't forget your
Yes.
abilities. And you
Yes.
are the perfect example for this. कि sports person होने के बाद में, इतनी सारी चीज होने के बाद में, you still are fighting and coaching students for like anything that want to
Yes.
grow and the
Yes.
name of India. But just at the end of the show, just I would like to have some tips from you for this young generation on the sports. No other, I think you are the best person to coach them. Just a tip for these guys who are into sports and all.
See, the trend of sports right now, Madhu, I would say is differing every day. रोज कुछ ना कुछ नया हो रहा है, रोज कुछ ना कुछ, या तो the game is evolving. Now you take badminton. मैं badminton ले लेती हूँ, मेरा game था. When I started playing best of 3 11 points game. अभी वो evolve होके 7 points best of 5 हो गया, फिर से वो evolve होके आ गया 11 points game पे, फिर evolve होके आ गया 21 best of 3, और same for men and women. So I would just like to say that the trend that's changed in my game is skill game से fitness game पे आ गया है. Where they are saying कि the boy and the girl, or the men and the women, are at same par, same fitness level, and you are seeing PV Sindhu हो या Saina हो या वो Shrikant हो या they all are so fit. I would just urge the nation to be fit India. Be fit.
Yeah.
I would like just like to take you on the journey of Shrikant, Kidambi Shrikant, who happened to be world number 1 at some juncture. If you look into his personal life, he was a highly asthmatic patient. He was down with, he used to be like, हमेशा वो बीमार ही रहता था. But because वो बीमार था, उसको doctor ने, his doctor suggested the parent that he should take up some sport where he'll become strong. He took up the sport and he became world number 1. Then I would like to take Morten Frost. Prakash Sir ke time pe Morten Frost, he was world number 1. He was a highly asthmatic patient, and the doctor advised him to take an indoor game. Badminton liya, became world number 1. So कुछ भी ऐसे नहीं होता कि मैं तो fit नहीं हूँ. Be fit first. Give every parent, I would like to say, कि give him that physical literacy जो अभी मिसिंग है. अभी तो बहुत ही ज्यादा मिसिंग है कोविड के वजह से, because everybody is at home, everybody is using their thumbs more, because now we become net savvy. But there will be a point जो घर में बैठ के आप योगास कर सकते हो. That is the best physical fitness that one can do. और अभी कोविड सिचुएशन को फाइट करने के लिए भी योगा, प्राणायाम्स and all that you can follow that. सूर्य नमस्कार you can do, जो घर में आप कर सकते हो. Be fit, number 1 point. Once you be fit, you are going to be mentally strong. Nothing is going to stop you because you're fit. So I would urge that every parent that आप आपके बच्चे को education wise strong बना रहे हो, physical literacy मत miss कीजिएगा. Give them the physical literacy. Give them that activity. Give them to be fit. क्योंकि हमारे गवर्नमेंट ने सारे ट्रेंड्स चेंज किए, एंड इट्स ऑल there. Fit India movement. अभी yogas have come into. Gopi is doing that. I was closely working with Gopi abhi, where he's giving his associate to Badminton Gurukul, where that's the only chain of academies, I would say, who are hitting on the grassroots. कि बिल्कुल जो beginner है उसको हाथ में racket कैसे पकड़ाया जाए, because none of the coaches basically do. Time नहीं है. But he's doing that because he is believing in physical literacy. And he always keeps saying that if you become physical literate, if you become strong, if you become fit, India is automatically going to change. And then there will be a time when India will be in the top contentment for the Olympic medals or Commonwealth medals. So you try and see कि वो लोग जो कनाडा है या चाइना है या यूएसए है, वो कैसे अपने टीम्स को और कैसे they are generating a trend of players. So we have to follow that because they're fit. So I would urge that every parent and the diet. The diet, which is very very important. So we are eating good food. India में अच्छा खाना है, veg balance खाते हैं हम लोग. But एक चीज जो बहुत ज्यादा आती है वो है पेरेंट्स से कि यार खेल में कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. खेल में बहुत कुछ होता है. आपका बच्चा 360 डिग्रीज बनेगा. हो सकता है वो इंडिया के लिए ना खेले, but you never know, he can become an India coach. So there's a lot of options open. He could be a biggest journalist. He could be a biggest commentator. They're all well-paid jobs. So आपको ये सोचना चाहिए, give them that line, give them that thought. और अगर वो बच्चे का thought है तो रोकना नहीं चाहिए. Just a simple request to the now generation of parents. और मैं ये भी देख रही हूँ कि अभी की generation of parents ना rat race में already धकेल रहे बच्चे को. Let them find their own ways. बच्चे बहुत smart है. They will find a way to eventually write their first A. So push मत कीजिए. Don't do things for your kids कि मेरे बच्चे को वो star मिले. No, let them find their own ways. They will come up to that level. That's the only humble request.
Yeah, and it's such a lovely talking to you, Nirmala. Just when I talked to you for the first time, I told my organizer that she's so humble person. I just fallen in love with her, the way she has seen her life. now I'm feeling like to come to Nasik and meet you in person because there's lots of things to, I do. So it was like, that means a lady from a different, from a very background from Kotnis family. Okay, I have heard about Dr. Kotnis ki Amar Kahani. I hope that that is for your grandfather only.
Yeah. That was the film that was made by Mr. V. Shantaram. He was the one who worked as Dr. Kotnis and looked to the T. I'm telling you, he looked to the T. Because when I went to China and my parents were also called, because I was very fortunate to play for India. And my first representation for India was in China, where I was a huge ambassador because we are the peace ambassadors between these two countries. And me and my brother, we both have started this association of Dr. Kotnis Indo-China Peace. So under that, we're doing a lot of things. So whenever kuch hota hai, to we basically come up and give our comments and stuff like that. So ये कहना था. और आज there's a big news that China is inaugurating a bronze statue of Dr. Kotnis today. They've inaugurated
today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They've inaugurated a bronze
Congratulations.
statue. So
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I think this is a very nice initiative by China कि peace रहे दोनों countries में, because they're two superpowers of the entire globe. So it's really nice.
Yeah, really nice. And really, I'm telling you, I would like to just meet you in person very soon and just have to, learn lots of things. The way you have told about, the Ashoka school, that they are working 360, bring out the 360, improvement in the child. I would definitely ask parents to just visit once and learn from you a lot. I think I'm following your videos also on the fitness. You have done lots of, shows.
On badminton. The basic
Lady, you're a huge inspiration for all of us, and I love you. Thanks for employing your time, a precious time, for giving precious time to us. And just God bless you and keep shining like this.
I really need that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nirmala. We'll meet soon. Yeah, thank you.
Surely. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
सो गाइज अच्छा लगा निर्मला कोटनिस जी के साथ बात करके, और उनके पॉइंट्स को आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान से अगर समझे होंगे तो मैं बस यही कहना चाहूंगी कि जिन लेडीज के पास जितनी भी प्रतिभा है, चाहे आप यंग हो या ओल्ड हो या शादी हो गई है या फिर नहीं हुई है, ये कोई मैटर नहीं करता। बस आप अपनी जो आपकी जो रुचि है या जो आप कैपेबिलिटी है उसको ना भूलें। और दूसरी बात है, आपके बच्चे की जरूरी नहीं है कि एजुकेशन को ही हम पकड़ के बैठे या लेकर जाएं, स्पोर्ट्स भी अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी बात है। तो अपने बच्चों की प्रतिभा को पहचानिए और उसके काम करने मतलब उस पर काम करने की कोशिश करिए, तो शायद कहीं ना कहीं वो अपने लिए तो खुश हो पाएगा और साथ में देश का भी नाम रोशन करे। तो इसी के साथ मैं एंड करना चाहूंगी ये प्रोग्राम, और आप भी अपना ख्याल रखिए। नेक्स्ट वीक मैं फिर एक और गेस्ट के साथ हाजिर होंगी, तो तब तक आप अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। And thank you for supporting me. And those who have missed watching this can watch this on the Ensemble YouTube channel. So please till then, take care. Bye-bye.